Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Now, as I'm preparing to package up my parcels that I've sold on Vinted and also eBay, I've been thinking lately, with Vinted especially, how much I'm starting to really dislike the platform. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 10 things I hate about Vinted. So, in number one, the messages, is this still available? If it's on my shop, it hasn't sold, it's still available. Even if it's been listed up for weeks, is this still available? You reply back, yes, it's still available. Are you interested? And nothing. Radio silence. In at number two, you list up an item, whether it be a video game, you put it on there, you set your price, and with Vinted, there is a way that you can put in the lowest amount. I think it's like 60%, it's 40 or 60%, and everyone offers the very lowest. It's so infuriating when you know, especially me, somebody who sells video games, that the quality of the condition affects the price. But people on Vinted, they don't seem to think that way, and they want to lowball you. I've had to block people who do this to me just because it's annoying. If I've put a game up for £60 and you're offering under 40, I'm not going to accept it. And when I reject it, and then they just increase it by £1 and reject, increase by £1, reject, increase by... It's so annoying. And I'll be honest, a lot of these people that are doing this are not collectors of video games or genuine people who want to purchase. They're other resellers who are looking to buy your stuff cheap off of Vinted so that they can stick it on eBay, because with eBay, you don't get none of that. The price is the price. You can do best offer, but it's not as rife as what it is on Vinted. And for that is the reason why number two is people who lowball. So yeah, we've got that. And then on the flip side, somebody may make you an offer and you say, okay, and you accept it, and then absolutely nothing. They ghost you. You message them to say, hi, I'm doing my parcel run now. If you pay, I can add it to it. Nothing. And I find that just so rude. Like, just message back. Hi, sorry, I found it elsewhere. Hi, sorry, I'm no longer interested. Hi, sorry, it's going to cost more than what I thought. The reason why I think people do that is because they want to see how much it costs with postage and buyer's protection in order to make that decision. But why not just say that? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, somebody might be using this platform because they're desperate for money, and they might have thought, oh yes, I've sold that, brilliant, and then they go and get it all prepared, and you just ghost them. It's rude. I cannot stand it. Just a little bonus on that as well. Every person who ever favourites any of my items, what I used to do is, hi, thanks for liking my item. Please let me know if you've got any questions. Or, hi, just let you know, I'm going to be doing a parcel drop off today if you wanted to add this. If it's before a bank holiday, hi, I'm doing a parcel run today. If you wanted to get it before the bank holiday, let me know. Nothing. Very rarely, I reckon probably 1 out of probably 40 messages, that's probably the ratio. Somebody will message back to say, thanks, I'm just having a little browse at the moment. It's like people just use Vinted as their own personal Amazon bucket list. It's madness. I don't understand it personally, but I've actually just stopped doing that because I know I'm not going to get a response back from them. The other one, number 4, is Vinted always sides with the buyers. So if they click, I didn't receive the item, when clearly the tracking says that it has been delivered, or it turns up and it's been smashed to bits, even though you've put it in bubble wrap, you've put it in a nice secure box, The moment they say I didn't receive or there's an issue, you know you as a seller are going to lose that sale no matter what. And I've been on the end of that number of times. Usually it's for low price items, and I just swallow it because I just think it's part and parcel of it, and I can't be bothered. The time it's going to spend me to dispute this, is it really worth my time? So I always just let that slide. The other thing, number 5, is I don't know if it's just me or if it's widespread, but that app just glitches all the time. I'm constantly having to check through weeks of messages to find that one message that hasn't been read, although it has been read, and it still says I've got a notification. I don't understand. Let me know in the comments. Is it just my phone, or is that a widespread thing when you think you've got a message and you haven't, and you can't clear the notification? I've tried everything: delete the app, refresh the app, reinstall the app, click through all the messages, and still that one thing as a notification. And I'm worried I'm going to miss an actual notification. And the bonus part to that is the actual notifications in itself. The amount of people that favourite items and just don't bother buying it from you, and it's always the same people, and that infuriates me because I'm like, why are you favouriting my items? You've got no intent in buying any of this stuff, no matter what. So why are you favouriting? And my phone, it literally just drains the battery. I could be driving and my smart watch is buzzing. I could be in the gym and bzz, 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 favourite, and it's the same person, and you message them and hi, are you interested? I can bundle the items up together. Nothing. Don't even respond. So that is why that is number 5. Number 6 is, now typically I don't actually mind this. However, I do think it's a bit of a liberty. So when you sell an item on Vinted, I think you have like a week. You have a week before you can actually send it off. But you've got some buyers who are like, have you sent it yet? Have you sent it yet? Have you sent it yet? Have you sent? It would say parcel's been dispatched, or it will come up with the tracking details if I've sent it. Now, I'm in a very good position where the shop I use to take my parcels is literally a 30-second walk, a minute walk. So I do it daily just because I don't like to have it all stack up, and I'm constantly refreshing my stock so that I can just get it in, get it out very quickly. But these people think we're Amazon Prime. We are not Amazon Prime. We're just ordinary people with jobs. Well, I have a job, and we can't be doing same day dispatch every single time. So let me know in the comments if that's one of the things that bugs you with people who think you're Amazon Prime. Listen, Amazon Prime is a huge organization with thousands of employees. I'm just one person. So you've got that. The other thing, so you've sold your item, it's in fantastic condition, you send it the same day or within a couple of days, the person receives it, everything's fine, you get your money, and then no review. There's no review. Like, it takes literally 10 seconds to write a little review. Fast dispatch, item as described, fantastic seller, communication was on point. When you've got automatic sale completed, it's one of those, because for me personally, I think the reviews is what makes the seller's page stand out to people. Because if you've got a fast dispatch and you say to somebody, I can send today, they're going to believe you. Whereas if you've got like lots of negative feedback, took a week to dispatch, or arrived damaged, and you're telling somebody that you're going to send it straight away, they're not going to believe you. So I tend to really lean on my review. So if somebody, I've had messages, is this a scam? And how do I know that this item is real? And I'm like, just check my reviews. You'll see the reviews. They're all genuine reviews. Fast dispatch, item as described. And I take pride in that. So when somebody doesn't do that, it does bug me, because I'm like, it takes 10 seconds, mate. Come on, just do a little simple review, and I will do the same. Like I always say, I've had some really bad experiences with people, like just right jobs worth people, but I always give them nice feedback because they've bought something from me, and that's money in my pocket. The other thing, so this is number 8, the people who they'll get into a dialogue with you, talk to you about the item, talk to you about the price, you'll negotiate, you'll agree a price, and then they're gone. They've gone. What an absolute waste of time. If you've got no interest in buying the item, why are you getting involved in a conversation and haggling over prices and all of that stuff? So that is why that is number 8. Number 9. I think this is probably every reseller's, anybody who's used Vinted, bugbear. If I put the price on and somebody messages, what's the lowest? The lowest is the price it's marked up as. So I always counter that question, what's the lowest, with what's your lowest offer? And then if there's a little bit of wiggle room, we can meet in the middle. But it bugs me because as soon as you say that to somebody, they're gone. They won't respond. It's like they just shit themselves and they just don't want to get in, don't want to get involved in some haggling and stuff like that. Like, I'm fair. If my item's decent, I want decent money. If it's if it's shit, I'll sell it for cheap. It doesn't bother me. But when it comes to quality, I know what I have and I know what I'm selling. So you have to take my word that if you're a video game collector and that's predominantly what I sell, if condition means everything to you, you need to come to me because I will guarantee that the condition is what it says it is. So if a disc has got scratches on, I'm going to tell you it's got scratches on. If there's no scratches at all and it's a retro game, I'm going to tell you, don't try and lowball me and don't try and get me on CEX prices, because we all know that CEX is a roulette. You could buy it from the shop and it could be absolutely scratched to high heaven. The manuals could be missing, it could be damaged. What you're getting from me is the real deal. So we've got that. Now, the other thing, this is number 10. There is going to be another bonus one, which I should have chucked in, but 10 is the postage. So there's a lot of different postage options on Vinted, so I guess it is a gift and a curse. Now, I only will use Every because of the convenience of where it's located. One of the things I don't particularly like about eBay is a lot of it's Royal Mail, and that means I have to drive to take stuff, and I can't do that daily, whereas Every I can. But you've got InPost, Every, Royal Mail, and some of the costings as well is crazy high. That's why I use Every, because it seems to be the lowest. You can either get it shipped straight to your door, or you can get it shipped to a shop where you can pick up the collecting point. So we've got that. The final one, this is the bonus one. So you've sold your item, you've dispatched it the very same day, it's arrived within a couple of days. You then have to wait a week for that person to click everything is fine so you can get your money. It's not like as soon as you sold it, you get your money. You will only receive your money when the buyer says everything is fine. It's so irritating. Or it's arrived at the collection point and the person hasn't gone to collect it, and you have to message them, hi, when are you going to be going to collect your item? Oh, I'm going to be doing it today. And they don't do it that day. And you're just like, oh my God. You just want your money, because the longer that period goes on, the more chances of an issue are coming up and you not getting your money. And like I said in one of the points is, Vinted always side with the buyers. It's a buyer's market on Vinted. And that does worry me. So that's been the 10 things I hate about Vinted. I've been using eBay a lot more these days. I just think you get a more pleasant sort of transaction. You can command a little bit of a higher price as well, which is always good, money in your pocket. And I just haven't had any issues with it. I had no issues whatsoever on eBay. So that has been my 10 things I hate about Vinted. I'd love to hear from you if any of those sparked a reaction from you, or if there's any other things about Vinted that you hate. Let me know in the comments, because I'm sure there's loads. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee. I'll see you in another video. Take care, guys.